Aaron, South Dakota, good morning. How are you doing? You're number one today. Frenchie, good morning. How are you doing? Number one today. And Maja Taya, good morning. How are you doing? Another awesome, amazing day. Starting the day with living intensely. And I was inspired yesterday by Brian Sanders from Sapien and Food Lies on eat densely and move intensely. Bev, good morning. Good morning. Karen Harris, good morning. Saf, good morning. Kim Milkies, is that right? Did I get it right? 99. Finding Babies. Dutch the Dog Talker. We've got to be talking to the dogs, right? Again, we put a link to Brian Sanders, our YouTube, Food Lies with Kiltz and others. We're all sharing this. Parminder, good morning. How are you doing? I was like, oh my God, I was struggling to wake up at 3. I got up at 3:10. I actually didn't get into the work-in motion studio. I came to the motion studio a little early. Malcolm is my new sort of videographer, kind of helping out, and we're learning together. It's always good to have someone to connect with and share and learn together. And Jason, good morning, Oklahoma. How are you doing? A beautiful day. Arlen's, how are you doing? Yo, Bob, yo, babe. Millionaire Muslims, good morning. How are you doing? Just a quick starting the day with Kiltz. My morning meditation and mystery of what the hell is he doing today, right? And for me, I'm listening to a book called Courage to be Disliked. It's really good. All right, I get the authors on here because the Courage to be Disliked. Let's see if I get it here. It is Kishimi and Koga, and it's really a great read. And I love listening and reading. I finished As a Man Thinketh. That was this week's. Next week's is The Biology of Belief. And let's see, Taronda, how are you? What's your thoughts in the world today? I'm really inspired by Brian Sanders, a Sapien. He's got a really great new video series. He's working to get on Netflix and share with the world on food lies. And there's a lot of lies we've all sort of learned about food, but maybe also about life in general. James, K2, how are you doing today? Linabelle, good morning, good morning, good morning. Millionaire Muslims, how are you doing, my friend? It is a beautiful day in the universe. God has gifted us amazing, amazing things. What are you doing to start the day with positivity and love? Jessica, I love you. It's a beautiful day. How's the baby? We're all inspired by life. Nikki, let's see. Nikki, Nick Kilsley, good morning. Corday, good morning. Carnivore Rosie, blessings every single day. And eat meat, be the master, and ultimately you want to live intensely. Let's be creative. That's all. Get up every day and go do something. Grateful. I am grateful, Carnivore Rosie, absolutely every single day. And I go through my gratitude list. I get up at 3. I get it moving. Today, I didn't get into this studio. I was doing some videos yesterday. Love sharing. I'm excited to be working with reversed diabetes, reversed carnivore. I see Kelly Hogan's going to be working on that to sharing. Let's see. All right. Nofs Kristen, how are you doing? Thank you, God, for another day. And then yoga nidra. Absolutely, Tara. We need to be practicing yoga, meditation, prayer, Tai Chi. Listen, get moving in life. And Zach Bitter says, movement is motivating. And so for me, it's like, all right, it was 3:10. I had to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get moving, get up, go and do something. And it's like, okay, I'm going to get to the studio at the office a little earlier. Group carnivores going to the reversed absolutely. We're reversed. I reversed arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines. But what I've learned, it's all simply just allergies to plants. and plants are the predators. Pretty Ricky, good morning. How are you doing? Frederica, are you doing good? It was really spectacular seeing you yesterday, and it's really great seeing all of you today. Today, right? Let's see. Karen Harris. Absolutely. We all have the blessings, and we're simply sharing the work and the ideas. And what is Kiltz's morning meant to be? I don't know. Some days I just love connecting and sharing thoughts and ideas. I love to plant the seed of positivity, right? We need to be planting the seed of positivity every day. I've created Kiltz's new mighty tribe, and we're working on some. I always have to get up and move around. I need the camera that follows me around. I'm working on some new sort of logo ideas, and we're not sure about this or this or this, but we're having fun. So many babies, it's just amazing. We're helping make so many babies, and Cny Fertility affordable, quality access and integration, Eastern and Western. And don't forget, faith is always first, right? Modern medicine forgets faith. Like, oh my God, the science has the answer. Well, gee, more cancers, more heart disease, more diabetes, more obesity, which I don't believe obesity is a disease, by the way, but it's a sign of our incorrect understanding of the human miracle machine, the Ferrari, right? We're but a Ferrari. Louise, New Zealand, how are you doing? It's a very beautiful day all around the globe. Even if you're suffering in so many places, we're simply working to have faith in God that God knows. Has a uterine cancer tumor, had thought it was a fibroid. My daughter won't let me talk to her about fasting, and that is it. But you know what, Frenchie? We're going to share to your daughter's friend that fasting is lasting, and meat makes us the masters, and meat heals, but fatty meat is critical. So we're going to send that vibrational energy that your daughter and you, in some way, that young girl is going to hear and feel the vibration of healing, right? Let's see. Thankful for Cny, praying for a good beta on Monday. Cincy birth stories. We're praying for a beautiful outcome for everyone. It is this hard. Oh my God, fuck yes, it's hard. Jeez Louise. I was Jesus. He says, okay, Rob, it's okay. I'm here with you this day, right? Let's see. There was a question back here or a comment. Dr. Dre, Lind Q, SMF, awesome. UA Mark. We're all together. Does Cny do surgeries on malarian abnormalities, not a uterine septum, but more complicated ones? It and why? Depends what it is, but I do a laparoscopic, hysteroscopic, and I do laparotomies for many of these abnormalities. It depends what they are. We can certainly help you understand a little bit better what it means. Jen from Japan, good morning. How are you doing? I got some Japanese Wagyu. Oh my God, I love my Wagyu steak. And to me, nothing better than ribeye every day. That's my way, right? That is my way, which is ribeyes, right? All right. So let's see. Living intensely. Today's day 22. Zero coffee, zero caffeine for Kiltz, right? I don't know, but I do know what will help kill cancer. Absolutely. You know what kills cancer? Fasting. And sugar fuels the fire of cancer. And if you look at Otto Warburg and Thomas Seyfried, you know what? I'm going to get Thomas Seyfried on for a really great conversation. Let's see. Sarah Ann. What about MNM and NAD? So those things help, but truly, listen, it's faith first. I'm healing and well. And second, let's see, what's the secondary one? It is, secondary one is fatty meat. It's critical. Wagyu, but love ribeyes. You know what? I've gotten a chance to do some Wagyu, and I've gotten some gifts from First Light Farms, First Light Meats, and we've got some stuff. I actually did another video yesterday. We're going to be doing that. Uterine didelphys, severe pelvic pain, possible endo, one diagnostic lap many years ago. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. Absolutely. But the didelphys is not something. You may have a vaginal and uterine and cervical septum, but the rest of it you have to leave alone. Lucas, the doc who cures his patients with positive energy. That's what we're doing. We're focusing on faith, fertile fatty foods, and fitness through motion, right? You don't have to get on the treadmill. I was showing a little bit of my work, my motion studio yesterday. You're going to be seeing a little bit, hopefully, on some of the videos we're doing of that. I do my light bike. I do my light resistance stuff. I've got okay, where do I have wait. I got these, I do some of this and a little bit of this and a little bit of that and do some sit-ups, push-ups, deep knee bends because you got to get moving. It's, what did Brian Sanders say? Brian Sapien, Food Lies. He says, eat densely and move intensely, which I say be creative, right? Metroplasty to connect the uteruses. It's not something that's done anymore because the complications are high, and I don't generally recommend taking them, putting them together. Plenty of women have babies with a single half a uterus all day long. About after 30 days back on coffee, Parminder, I'm not planning it. One of the things I've noticed is I've had these spots, old age spots all over, but they're disappearing since I stopped coffee. There are many tannins in coffee and teas, by the way. And so ultimately I'm realizing, oh my God, I'm getting all these spots of sit-ups and try dead bug ab exercise. All right, I'm going to do that one, Frenchie. I've got to look it up though, because I don't know what dead bug, you have to give me a little bit more coaching on that. Dead bugs abs. All right, I'm gonna do that. I got pretty awesome, amazing abs as it is. But you know what? I'm doing these things so that when I'm 99, I'm still able to hop out of bed and get moving every single day, right? Jonathan, 21 days, awesome, my friend. Today it's 22. But I'm working to stay. And Bella, my coach from Steak and Butter Gang, joined Bella's Steak and Butter team. She's amazing and great coaches. We need coaches and cheerleaders. Look at Revero Health with Sean Baker. Great coaches and cheerleaders. We're working on the same within our Mighty Tribe Network. Excited about that. How to help raise progesterone, fatty meat, organ meats, and we could add a little bit of supplements. We have some supplements to add to that. Some pharmaceutical grade, vaginal, oral, or topical or intramuscular. Those things can help. I'm planning, Parminder. I'm planning to keep it going because, listen, it's all the dark spots are like melting away. They're so light now. And it could be because I've been out in the sun a little bit more. And Brian Sanders talked about he does every afternoon. He does 20 minutes on his back and 20 minutes on his front reading a book. And I always want to know, what are you reading? What are you listening to? Time 3 for 15 minutes. Listen, I do my 15 minutes on the bike, my 15 minutes of my weight routine, and it is perfect. I don't eat sardines, but I love sardines. Anchovies is what I really loved. But yeah, sardines, anchovies. And we have a new lipids coming. We do a lot of intralipids for reducing inflammation, but there's a new fish oil lipids, which I think is far better than the soy oil lipids. So I'm excited about that. But I'm not a big fish eater. I love ribeye steak. I love organ meats, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, bingo. And I think I'm making a mess of my place. The baby's way. Bacon, although I don't think my ice cream here shows very well. And I made a really great ice cream yesterday, which is coming up. We're going to put that out also. But eating fat is essential. Eating protein is essential. Eating carbohydrates and plants is non-essential. And if you really just understand that fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are deadly, of any frequency or significance. Holistic Health from Kuwait. How are you doing? Jessica, Jay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Life is great. Life is grand. Life is hard. Life is challenging. You got to pick up some biblical texts to share positivity. And if you haven't gone to Amazon, here's a really great one. This guy Kiltz wrote a book on daily intentions and daily inspirations. You might check his craziness out, but every day it's positivity, right? Let's see, Jayco, try to eat sardines for DHA. Yeah, I think that the DHA is great, sardines, but ultimately, if you eat the fatty meats and the organ meats, it's all you need, right? Rubio, Diane, a beautiful day. Let's see, Laura Chep, good morning. Metroplastic connect the uteruses it's not done anymore. You can do it. I don't recommend it. 2 essential nutrients, amino acids and fatty acids. The Carnivore News Network. Check out Carnivore News Network. Listen, the beauty of Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, and all of it. But I'm really loving Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Like, this is my fam, right? And we're part of Kiltz's 5 a.m. Mighty Tribe, but it doesn't matter. Put daily inspirations on Audible. I'm going to put it on Audible. I don't know if it's there yet. It's getting this stuff done when I'm in the midst of a full-time medical practice and running a business. I have almost 500 staff at the Cny Fertility and Cny Healing Arts team members. And I'm always blessed. But yes, I love to cook, Gage. But my craziness now is what do I cook? I cook steak, eggs, butter, add butter to everything. So I really, really change it up because variety and spice ultimately may be part of the not so good stuff that we're consuming. That's what I've learned. Angler Recentia. Let's see. It's a pleasure from Hawaii. Diane, how are you doing? How's Hawaii these days? Salonga Rubio, good morning. All we need is lots of air. That's why inspiration and breath and faith is so important in life, right? Inspiration, faith in life. Breath and smile, breath and smile, breath and smile. And then let's see, water, but not too much. You're drinking too much water, right? A lot less. And I say 1 meal a day at night is the very best. That's it. But we're going to be starting. I'm going to start some. Yesterday I cooked some steak and made some ice cream. You're going to get the video. But our Keto for Fertility cookbook, there's a lot of carnivore in here. Essentially, you got to eat meat. By the way, protein doesn't come from plants. It comes from animals. Fat comes from animals. Oils and toxins come from plants. That's it. Oh, on the beach, nice. Which I love the beach in Hawaii. Maui, oh, it's great. The Big Island, I loved it. I got to get out there again soon. It's a magical place, we know, right? We love you guys. Sabine Rush, how are you doing? Let's see. Zano, Zan on Kiara. I think I got it. I know I'm working on it. Chang is doing my DNC next week. Alicia Rose. When is it recommended? When can you do another transfer? Can I transfer to? I'm going to just say yes. You can transfer to, but look at Dr. Kiltz's 2 guides on Amazon. One is keto. It's carnivore mostly. And the other was the CMI Family Building Guide, which I think has a lot of really great stuff. Putting daily inspirations. I'm going to do it, Jason. And om. You gotta scream and shout and sing in life, right? Cherishing your health. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm loving your stuff. We're going to do a live, let's say August sometime. I'll have Jake reach out. Jake really helps kind of keep my calendar straight. I sometimes just say, oh yeah. And then it's like, oh my God, I got 3 at the same time. So I've got to shift it up, change it up, right? Anything specific you recommend for electrolytes? if you're eating bone marrow, bone broth, if you're, drinking it, and really the best tea of life is bone broth. Uh, Kiltz's or the mighty tribal tea is bone broth. We're gonna, steep them and simmer them and add some organ meats, right? That is really, really, really important. But I do the Gerolsteiner. Even Dr. Or even Brian Sanders recommended Gerolsteiner. And you go to his website on sapien.org, briansanders.org, or Food Lies, and he would love. All of us need to invest in his new Food Lies movie. That's what we need to be doing. And I'm excited about Reversed. And I know Maria Emmerich and Ken Berry and Jason Fung, and there are a few others, and I apologize, I don't remember all the names, did reversed type 2 diabetes, right? But you can even reverse type 1, I bet, on all this amazing stuff. The Nurse Carrie Buffalo Branch, she's always upbeat. Carrie is amazing. You got to be upbeat in life. You got to be positive. How do you do it? Like anything else, it's practice, right? How do you learn to lift the heavy weights? It's just practice, right? You got to be practicing. Just practice. Carry them around, right? I carry the heavy weights around in my days all the time because guess what, right? The heaviest weight we carry is our worries, our fears, our regret, our negativity. All right. How do we dump that? Well, we got to focus on the positive every day, right? Let's see. Do you eat liver? Yes, I do. Prepare liver. What I usually do, I do a lot of duck liver, foie gras. I just saute it or put it on the broiler for like a minute or like less, right? I like it really, really, really rare. I cook steaks black and blue. You want to get the rarest, and even raw is good for you. I put a little blue cheese and voila. So let's see. I'm going to put my notes, Jason, on Audible links for all my books. Living Your Best Life. I just put it out. It's got a little bit. I still wasn't completely when I wrote it into the complete meat world, but now that I'm the meathead, you can read my stuff. We need to be upbeat. A personal assistant, NY. Well, it's kind of Jake and now it's Jake and Malcolm. Malcolm's my new videographer assistant to help me and bring it all together in lots of organized ways. But sometimes there's a little bit of havoc in all of it, and it's okay. I take 1 to 3 naps a day. It's 5 to 15 max. Usually it's in the 10-minute range. And I go through my gratitude attitude. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Thank you for everything you bring. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist. I did internal medicine, OBGYN. I practice health and wellness. I share the stories because I did it personally. I suffered since I was a kid and probably a baby. I didn't know it then, but arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones, bowel bleeding. Voila. At 55, I went carnivore. I'm now 66. So I guess when I hit 67, it's 12 years, but I am like not turning back. I'm finding carnivore meetups, and I'm really excited. Fran and Kathy and Lisa Wiedemann, Kelly Hogan, and so many amazing people. We're all part of the tribe, right? It's a tribe because ultimately we're very ancestral. When I was listening to Brian last night talking about the Hutsu and the Maasai in Africa, and really their lands are being sort of taken over by civilization, happening in all over the world. That basically the modern world is usurping our ancient natural history. That's it. I preach this diet daily now every day at my local gym. People ask me about my diet and they are surprised. I say, I stay away from fruits and vegetables. Gage, awesome. Where's your gym, by the way? Where do you live, Gage? And we're really connecting around the world. I have my home work-in studio, and I talk about I don't recommend exercise but you want to motivate the mind. You want to motivate the miracle machine by moving. And resistance is really critical, but you got to push against it. The beauty about resistance work and motivation is you're not, again, no animal exercises. They're moving for a mission. And the mission of the motion studio is the miracle machine, right? You want to make it better. Hansa tribe eat too much. Really? Too much honey, but it may be more modern now. But yes, too much honey, too much fruit, too much fiber, too much vegetables is not good for us. And I love Paul Saladino. I'm hopeful that we're going to be chatting and having a great conversation. And listen, I think honey and fruit from time to time, but not all the time. Don't do it. Powerhouse Jim and San Jacinto. Awesome. Hemet. Let's see. I'm the kid from Los Angeles, SoCal. Let's see. Silver Lake, Newport Beach. But ultimately, where are we all from? The world. We're all doing this together. Acupuncture, EC. Once a week is good. Once a month. Massage, meditation, prayer, visualize. But remember, the practice is every day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I'm so grateful to everything you've given to me. Even the pain, the sorrow, the hardship, they're all part of the mission. It's all God's work. God's got this, right? Honey and table sugar. Diane, I prefer cane sugar. It's more pure. The microbes are gone. The pollen is gone. That's why I prefer a little bit of cane sugar. It's been around for thousands of years, right? We figured out too much of it is not good. Newport Beach, awesome. 3 times a week since summer started. Awesome. I was just down there 2 weeks ago. I have a place in Irvine. I'm working on putting a locale in SoCal, a Kiltz locale in SoCal. My brother Ray is on the beach and biking and swimming with his amazing team. And they go down, I think, to Laguna mostly. And we're all part of the Mighty Tribe. I didn't connect on the Mighty Tribe this morning. Sorry about that. We have a lot of work. It's Mighty Tribe is work in progress, but I do a little bit of sugar. I made the ice cream yesterday, eggs and cream, a pinch of salt, nothing more. I then put a little sprinkle of sugar and salt. It's amazing. Listen, I'm really metabolically healed. I've reduced all of my inflammation because I don't eat plants of any frequency or significance. That's it. I will continue to do little to no coffee is my plan. Ocean has healing powers. Absolutely, Gage. I was down in Sarasota. Miss Tia came back for maybe a week. We may go down there in a week or so or two, get down to Sarasota. I get on the beach. I go in the healing waters. I'm inspired by Lisa Wiedemann, the carnivore doctor on New Jersey Beach, Asbury, right around there. And it's just beautiful and amazing. Mighty Tribe. Thanks, Cherish. We're all part of the mighty tribes of life, right? And our ancestral ways. We're learning by sharing concepts and ideas that are, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz. Fruits and vegetables are the most important thing to eat. Well, I think if you look at Food Lies, and right now, Brian Sanders, we're going to put the link to Food Lies, the introduction, that you could then, invest in sharing the truth, right? How do you know when you're lower inflammation in your body? Well, when you're getting pregnant naturally, when your bowel GERD goes away, your arthritis goes away, and you start looking like Kiltz, right? When you start feeling and looking like Kiltz. And we're just having fun. That's all intention here. Let's have fun every day. Be inspired to go to that really hard-ass job. But if you're thinking, oh my God, I don't like this, right? The pretty girl in the picture, that's my daughter, Pilar. And I just stuck it there so I can see it. But we're all part of the same beautiful energy and vibration. And then I have a picture of me and Miss Tia right nearby. Reminds me of, we have connections and relationships, but the most important one is to take care of you, by the way. Let's see, we're thinking, mention of Syracuse, D. Lee. Let's see, Jake and is going to help me organize that with Fran. I got to connect with Fran. I'll send him a text today. We're talking about a meetup. I'm thinking probably the beginning of October, end of September, before the cold hits, right? Let's see. That's what it's about, spreading the truth and the proofs in the pudding. And you have to have Bella's pudding. Bella's pudding is amazing. We got to be, listen, you reward and treat. Don't punish, right? Reward and treat from time to time. And if you sway off the way, just come on back. It's okay. Don't punish yourself. Love yourself. Someone feel depressed and anxious in the first days when you eliminate carbs. Absolutely, Rashid. Like, remember, well, you may not know this, that plants are predators and they're carbohydrates that are highly addictive. And so when you're not eating the thing, it's like being depressed when you lose a friend, a family member, a partner, right? Or they're just not around. I get depressed, right? We're spreading the truth about the truth. The proof is in the pudding. But absolutely, from time to time, we all feel anxious and depressed. But because we're eating a tremendous amount of carbohydrates, I call it carbocaine, right? Carbocaine is basically heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine. I was watching Dr. Berg this morning on glyphosates. I got to pronounce it right. Glyphosates, almonds, apples, many fruits, vegetables. Now, Roundup, but ultimately the plants make it. They do. They want to kill us. They want to make us fertilizer. Let's see. Coffee is a stimulant, by the way. It's a drug, no doubt about it. It has a lot of tannins. It's a plant product. I decided to do something that was hard. And Kiltz off coffee is hard. I'm a coffeeholic, right? I'm a workaholic. I'm a love of life-aholic. But ultimately, what I've learned is we're duping ourselves by eating a plant-based, low animal fat diet, and it's deadly. I just decided, and Bella's team, Cherish and Emily and Raymond and Steven have sort of inspired me, but I still drink my water out of my Kiltz cups. And whether you're doing coffee or tea, listen, I'm not against it. I just wanted to do something that was hard for Kiltz. Roxy, I have lost my mind, by the way. Kiltz gets up at 3, doing his lives at 5. What is he thinking, right? Now complete carnivore, lifeivores, bevivores, roxivores. We're rocking it every day. Do one thing you fear daily. Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid I'm going to look stupid, sound stupid. No one's going to want to listen or watch. Every day, I'm afraid. But I'm afraid of my daughter, my partner, my ex-wife, my parents. I'm afraid of God some days, right? But faith evolves and restores. That's where fear comes in. Every day, I add sort of the topping or the syrup, right? Chocolate syrup. I love my chocolate syrup. Nofs Kristen, you are awesome and amazing. And we need to infuse, like you go to the doctor. Okay, you go to the standard American doctor or the doctors or the witch doctors or whatever it is, and they've got 1,000 reasons why you're sick, right? 1,000 reasons, right? And so then they give you a label of a diagnosis and now you're depressed, right? And they give you drugs and dissections. My friends, carnivore is kick-ass, the most amazing, 1 meal a day. And that's why Kiltz's keto is king. It's carnivore, right? You don't really need to drink too much water. If you consume enough fat, from 100 grams, your body prepares 110. That's metabolic deuterium depleted water. We drink. Most animals don't drink this much water. Listen, I love it, but you don't need it. Have the courage to be disliked. That's maybe we'll put that down there. That's the book that I'm listening to. And Malcolm, my new videographer, The courage, I don't know if you can see that, the courage to be disliked. We'll put a link on there. Malcolm will add a link to this on our Audible. And we're going to make sure that all of Kiltz's books are on Audible and that we're taking these and we're making a podcast, right? Whether you're driving, walking, you're in the garden, you're a gardener, you're on the scaffolding, cleaning windows. It is most amazing life you're living. I'm not a fan of watermelon. Listen, a little bit of fruit from time to time. The seeds want to make us fertilizer, right? Go Jibash. Brandy, how are you doing? I'm not, again, fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, honey, even cane sugar of any frequency or significance, not good. Feel depressed. I feel depressed every day, but sometimes a little bit of depression, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of fear is normal. You don't need a drug. Victoria from Tanzania. Victoria, awesome. How are you doing today? Let's see. Marika, beautiful, blessed day. Jessica, God bless you. Enjoy the day. Listen, whether you're here for about 30 seconds or you're whipping on your way in your day, this is just a little bit of sparkle of why positivity matters. If you're just complaining, oh my God, they did this, they did that, my parents, the priest, the pope, the president, oh my God, those politicians, F that, right? Don't focus on that. Focus on the positive in your life and start listening to Baker, Bella, let's see, Barry, Chafee, Judy Cho, Maria Emmerich, let's see, Austin Cavelli, Kelly Hogan, Maria, Lisa Wiedemann, so many, cherishing your health. You got to cherish your health. But the modern medical machine is a monster of misery, and I'm in it. But what I've learned is I'm no longer I'm not being silent. Guess what? Why do I recommend Kiltz's keto? Because it's truly carnivore. But if you're a vegan or vegetarian or Mediterranean or wherever you want to be, you're welcome. Let's just talk about this. Diane Salonga Rubio, it's my pleasure. And every day we're sharing the way of love, kindness, faith, generosity. That's it. Love and kindness, faith, but faith in God within all of us, because you're it. God is you and I. And I know it's like, what do you mean? God's up there, out there, right? But your brain creates out there. That's the science of God. We're it. So simple, right? So simple. The courage to be disliked. Check it out. We got some links coming up. What are your links in life? What are the things that you find courage? And with courage, you can do everything and anything. But even Jesus Christ likely was afraid, right? Father, you have forsaken me. Well, the moment of the words then changes our lives, right? That's why I read the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the New, the Old Testament, the Tao Te Ching, listening and learning from everyone, right? Live all these virtues. Absolutely. Again, emotions. We're naturally emotional, right? And when someone is sort of like feeling the negative, hold them and listen to them and simply love them. That's what this is about. In modern medicine, we have to focus much more on love, right? Love first. Love this, love that. That's it. The light of the cosmos. You are the light of the cosmos. Every day, as a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility physician, I realize that, well, let me read the scientific journals and figure out what's wrong with you. And yet the science it piles on like shit sometimes, right? It's so complicated. Can that really be it? Nope. It's simple, right? Authentic. You are authentic. Charisse, authentic and beautiful, each and every one of you, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, description. Listen, you don't need all the surgeries and the Botox and all the fillers and stuff. You're amazing. If you want to do them, great. I'm looking at maybe a little bit of art because wherever you're at, whatever you're choosing it in the right way today, right now, always, always, always in the way it's supposed to be. Like magic is happening now. And I did a really great interview with Brian Sanders. I did one previously. This one was even better. We're going to put it out on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more, because you need to listen to his thoughts and ideas of health and wellness. He's lost his mom to Alzheimer's, his dad to cancer. And at 30, he got plugged in to the food lies that he learned. He's doing regenerative agriculture, nose to tail, amazing. The primal concepts of our ancestors are really, really important, right? G Hub, Gayu Hub, Muri, how are you doing? Thank you. And we're just here to share thoughts and ideas. This gets me moving in the day. I listen and learn from you. I got to get my daily inspirations book, get it up online on Amazon, but get it so you can listen to it. For me, it's finding inner strength, right? Having inner strength means having the wisdom to recognize unhealthy life patterns that don't work for us, and the courage to change. The courage to change every single day, like the ocean. Jonah, the eternal present moment is always perfect. It is. The challenge is to know it right away. And that takes practice and patience, right? It's practice and patience every day. For the way is practice and patience. What are the things that you're doing this day, beautiful day? Diane Salonga, how are you doing? Like the Steven Tyler of Carnivore World. The carnivore world is the kick-ass amazing world, but I've found that carnivore is kick-ass and positivity is really so important. You know, we're all talking about food, but you have to talk about faith, food, and fitness in an intensely masterful creative life, right? Pachan Go Montesino. We're going to get you a baby, by the way. Never give up. Have faith. Fertile fatty foods. Why does Kiltz talk about this so much? Because it works. Kiltz's keto is ultimately carnivore. It's one meal a day. If you're going to eat the carbs, cook them well, add the fat, but minimize. Which bread did Popol eat 2,000 years? People eat 2,000 years ago. Let's see. We shouldn't be eating bread of significance, but it really is. To me, I love sourdough with a shitload of Kerrygold or Wegmans. What I gotta grab it out. Butter Boy, Kerrygold, and Wegmans Butter Boy, and you know, when you go to the supermarkets, you got to go through the jungle to get to the hunt. Remember, the meat's in the back now. It used to be in the front, but we are carnivores through and through. And for me, it's the master, and it changed everything in my life. I used to suffer bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, neurosity. Sending positive vibes to all. Have an amazing day, Cherish. We're going to keep on. Listen, we're all co-followers and co-leaders, right? There's no guru here. There's no one person. Oh my God, he knows everything. I'm learning from you every single day. I've got to look up Alk Foss, and one of my patients called me yesterday, my community, and asked me about alkaline phos. Low levels may be bad, right? Shitload, Kerrygold. This is my. All right, I'm going to give it to you. How does Kiltz? You lost me for a minute. All right, my Butter Boy and Kerrygold. Does Kiltz? I'm breaking my fast, but I'm not really. To me, the spoonful of butter makes everything better. And the butter, by the way, protects the glycobiome. The glycobiome is the mucopolysaccharide Teflon layer that protects everything in your body. And sugar is simply for glycosylation. Bevy, eat a shitload. And a little salami and cheese, and my leftover pork belly and ribeye steak from First Light, and the pork belly is from Porter Road, and the butter is this one was the Wegmans French Boy, but do I sometimes have a little snack from time to time? Keep around the little simple things that it's like, oh my God, I gotta have something, and from time to time, Kiltz has a little piece of chocolate, really dark. And yesterday, Kiltz made some ice cream. And again, you don't need to put the sugar in it at all. You don't, right? Like the ocean of commotion. We're just part of the ocean, part of the cosmos, part of the clouds, the sun, and we're just keep on moving every day, right? Until the day you die. And I've been getting in the pottery studio. We're going to get in the pottery studio, maybe do some more pottery this week. Is it okay if I just do lives and share with you my pottery, or should I get a separate channel? Kiltz's ceramic craziness, right? And ultimately, ceramics, there is ceramicide within us. We are simply the mud of the world. And my good friend Nixie gave me this really great mud ball, just mud, and human hands honed this and smoothed it out and shined it up. Little Big B, keep air fried beef trimmings in my carnivore snack drawer. Formerly vegetable hospice. I love it. Let's see again. I eat vegetarians, and all respect to all of us. The pottery lives, great. I'll get a cup for you, Frenchie. Did I get one for you, Frenchie? Did you DM me? Right now I'm working on getting some shipping boxes. So I got Bev and I got Shireen Thomas's cup here. And right now I'm kind of giving them, but maybe at least a nominal charge, maybe $20. They're worth $1 million. One day they're going to be found in like a million years from now, and they're going to like, Kiltz cups. Who is this guy? He must have been a crazy guy, right? Green and white. All right, Frenchie, I've got my green and white glazes. I haven't glazed them yet, but that's coming. All my pots that I've been doing are drying right now in the studio. Maybe at the end of the day, I'll get in there, or this weekend. I got a really busy weekend. Let's see. I'm going to be doing a excited. Dr. Christina Tomasi and I are going to be doing a live on Instagram. It's 3 p.m. Saturday, and it's 8:30 p.m. Italian time. Maybe it's 3:30 we're getting on. Let's see. Let me get it. It says 2100, right? Is that it? But it's about 3 o'clock Eastern time. Excited about it. That we're going to be, let's see, my grandparents are all from Italy. And so Dr. Tomasi is in Italy, and we're going to be having a really great conversation. Neighbor as your very own soul and cook them a ribeye. Carnivore News Network. That's it. Instead of bringing them cookies, bring them some steak and eggs, all right? Some deviled eggs and some ribeye steak. And I'm always excited. People are sending me, I'm asking them, where did you get that amazing meat? And let me see, there was one here, Zach, there's amazing meats you guys are finding. But listen, whether it's at Walmart, Costco, Price Chopper, talk to the butcher if they're there and say, listen, I want to get some really thick cuts. I like the 3 inches. And maybe we'll get the Liver King on, because I'm inspired by the courage to be disliked or do something really different, right? Love your neighbors there as your, listen, That's why Jesus said love and forgiveness, kindness to everyone, because they're us. We're them, right? Jonathan, how you doing? 66 years young, hyper active always. Let's see. Kiltz, my modulation of my journey of steak has been amazing. Days, where am I? Where days of crazy energy, and then I overdo everything working on balance. 42 days, no alcohol, awesome. Free and 20 days, meathead. You are, Jonathan, you're a meathead. I think we're going to be talking maybe together at our coming up Kiltz's Mighty Tribe meetup on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So and we are all co-coaching, co-leaders, co-inspired, right? We're co-following because we're all part of it. Halifax, awesome. Nova Scotia. I'm in Syracuse, New York. Not too far. I haven't flown my plane up there. I've got to get up there with my airplane. So much fun in life, right? Let's see. In Ontario, right? Or Ontario. And we're all working within the universe, right? And if you haven't read Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, we had that, I think, the week before last or last week. Eat densely, move intensely. Brian Sanders, he's Sapien, and also Food Lies. And As a Man Thinketh, next week is the biology of belief. Hamilton Airport, Frenchie. We should do a meetup there, right? But Syracuse, I think we should do one Syracuse and do something local. That'll be a lot of fun. I was inspired by my real sweet, amazing Lisa Wiedemann. She is just energized, packed full of health and wellness ideas that eat meat, be the master. Eat mush, stay meek, right? So the masters have recognized that if I feed the masses, the soldiers, the peasants, the slaves, and the prisoners, did I get everyone there? Yep. Mush, they stay meek, they get addicted to it, and they crave it. Oh, I got to have it. I got to have my salad, my pizza, my pasta, my bread. I got to have my yogurt and granola and berries. No, you don't. Not required in the human nutrition. In the proper human diet, Ken Berry, check them out. That is it. When you open up a SoCal, I want to be at a part of it. Absolutely, Gage. I'm thinking, I love kind of the Orange County because I got a place close by. But that's what Brother Ray has been working with us to search out a locale, and we're working on it. Local guy, Bruno in Pix, the New Jersey meetup. So I'm meeting up with him tomorrow. Awesome. Share it. And maybe, again, let's do, when you do your meetup, let us know. We do an Instagram meetup. But what we need to be doing is we're all socially meeting up around the globe. It doesn't matter where you are in this world, whether it's Africa, South America, it's Europe, Asia, Antarctic, Arctic, wherever you are in this world. We are meeting up with the minds of the master God within all of us. And believe in God, you believe in yourself. That's critical. Whether it's the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, the Tao Te Ching, whatever it is, positivity is the path to the most passionate, amazing life every day. And yes, troubles, depression, anxiety, those are just normal things that we all experience, right? All of us experience it. You don't need a drug. You might need something from time to time, but all the time, listen, if you simply go to this, and I know, Kiltz, are you serious? Like really, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream from time to time, and salt? Yes. Listen, whether you have a piece of fruit or honey from time to time, okay, a little salad from time to time. But salad is highly contaminated with bacteria, yeast, and viruses, and they want to kill us, right? I eat more fat, less protein. It is more fat, less protein. High protein is not keto and paleo. It's a high fat nutrition. You eat the fat, you feel more fit. Your glycobiome is protected and strong to push away all those microbes in the microbiome. Eating bacteria, yeast is stupid. Sorry. Love and kindness is healing, Roxy. Wendy, let's see. Whoa, toot. All right. Danielle, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And in the middle of the night, if you're awake, get up. Listen to little Kiltz. Listen to a little Bella. Listen to some Barry, some Baker. Listen to Gary Fedke. Listen, we've been duped in life, and the food lies. The lies that we've been convinced. You should all eat fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts because they're so good for you. And how come Wagyu steak is so expensive? It's not they're massaged. It's because it's fatty. And fatty is good for you, fatty meat. But they tell you not to eat it because then you become the master and they can't control you. And we're not fighting against anything. This is not a fight. This is fostering your true starlight. You are the star of your life. Get intensely creating, right? Painting, pottery, poetry, videography. That's it. Holistic health. Dr. Saladino can get away with all that fruit and honey because he's always surfing. But ultimately, the things, it's like smoking. It doesn't hurt you right away, but it's going to get you eventually. See, the fruits, the honey, the vegetables, and the seeds and nuts, and the almond milk and oat milk. And Sean Baker had a really great one on oat milk. Listen, we're not sheep, cows, and pigs. We're lions. It's silent and slow, but it's going to get you. Chafee is amazing. Love his stuff. We're going to do another live. Got to get him to come up upstate New York, and we'll share some shit at the lake, right? Saladino can get away with, yeah, right. Let's see. Is there any relationship between getting cervical mucus and blocked tubes? Listen, fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and a low-fat meat causes inflammation everywhere. The bacteria and yeast love all the sugar you're eating in the form of vegetables, and it damages your tubes, your cervix, your uterus, everything. Problems don't arise to be fixed. They arise to fix you. Yes, that's it. Problems are the presence of the present moment. And imagine that all the troubles and the present problems are perfect for you, right? I have faith that God knows what God's doing. So God's got it, right? Let's see, about the damage from the fruit and honey, not that you can burn it off. It doesn't, listen, you're right. Look at the only energy that your mitochondria uses is fat. Your body does not burn sugar. It does not burn amino acids. It must convert sugars and amino acids in the liver via insulin to fat, or you're fucked and you die. Sorry. We're not now fat adapted. Fat is the only adaptation. Without fat, you die. You are dead. I'm sorry. The glycobiome is the master, and glycosylation is the reason that glucose exists in your bloodstream. That's it. Blue Zone ate too much fruit and vegetables. Let's see. Listen, again, we're telling a story of observation, which is not science, and science is snake oil. And I'm working with Dr. Ken Berry and my team and his team to help us put out a really good book on lies, damn lies, and science. I call it snake oil. Designed to eat carbohydrates, not one bit. We're designed to eat the carbohydrate eaters, right? You're designed to eat pigs, cows, and sheep, but not what they eat. I know. Evil, wicked of the world will eliminate meat. Nofs Kristen. Let's see. We are the masters of the meat world, right? They can't eliminate the word because the word is God and the faith and power of the God in the word. Listen, you fight pigs, they like mud, but you simply foster the magic of the way in the word. Keep on sharing the word that meat makes us masters. The meek shall inherit the earth. Why? Because God gave us the knowledge that we are it. Tag, you're the gods. Let's see. I don't worry. I don't worry. I don't fight the mud slingers. I simply share the power of positivity, right? Bill Gates, let's see, it won't last because eventually all those farms are going to die because it's not sustainable. Sustainable regenerative agriculture by eating the free range, grass fed meat. But grain fed or grass fed, I don't think there's a difference in your health, but you got to eat fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, 1 hour done. I love you. I'll see you later, whether you're at CMFTO, Syracuse, wherever. 5 years, high protein, less protein, low energy. Let's see. Now listen to your fat. Fat is where it's at. And if you're skinny and there's a famine, you're fucked. Fertilizer. And listen, whatever your size is, love you. Remember, you don't lose weight, you use weight. And fat is only fuel for the mitochondria. And I'll bet $1 billion. All right. See you later. I love you, everyone. See you at 5 a.m. tomorrow or some other time. And don't forget, let's share the pics of life, right? Grateful. Gates is growing potatoes for McDonald's fries. Listen, I love McDonald's fries dipped in mayonnaise, but only from time to time. All right. Love everyone.